for Haney.
I'm going to say, I was going to wait till you said it before I did. Row 2 to the inside, that's the 2 of Ian Rashevsky. To the outside, the 18K, Kyle Castile.
Row number 3 is the 33G, Kyle Gannon, and the B4, Ben Beecher.
Row 4, the 46, Ryan Gillen. To the 10 of Brad Schreiner.
Tyler Smith in the 22T, Tail End Charlie.
A lot of hobby stocks here tonight. Oh. Look out.
Side by side, 2 wide, as the 17T of Troy Dowdy takes the field down the backstretch. He's got a 3-4 car length advantage over that battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Here comes Rashevsky to the inside of Brad Barine. Kyle Gannon right in that battle as well.
Gannon with a good move underneath. He's going to get a big run down the backstretch like a rocket into turn 3. Gannon up into 3rd.
Kyle Castile trying to make his way in as well. 3 wide, they're deeper in the field. Gillen trying to come to the front. Here comes the B4, Ben Beecher as well. Your
points leader going into this week, the 10 of Brad Schreiner, kind of marred back in traffic. Oh, he gives a big shot to the 65.
Boy, Dowdy got crossed up in turn 4. That's going to let
Rashevsky Schreiner! Coming off the corner, Schreiner kind of lost it. Everybody was able to avoid. Did it stall? Can he get it going? He got it.
Wow.
Caution's out, though.
Just not quite fast enough.
Is that one and done?
Yeah. I believe. Yeah, Ryan Gillen trying to get into the show. He is outside looking in. A little bit of an awkward start there. Some contact between some of those guys in the back. We're green, though.
Caden Murray gives him the green flag. We haul off into turn number 1. Rashevsky, he's going to stay in the tire track, said Dowdy. No, he's going to look to the inside. He gets a little bit of a run. Lives going into 3. Sets him up again. Out of turn 4. 4 laps left to go, side by side for the lead.
Meanwhile, Ryan Gillen has gotten around Castile for that 4th and final transfer spot. Ben Beecher will move up into 5th. 3 cars battling for the lead. Dowdy, along with Gannon and Rashevsky.
Gannon looking to the outside of Dowdy. Now he's going to the inside of Dowdy as Rashevsky gets the race lead. 3 laps left to go. Dowdy has got Gannon all over his back bumper. Gannon's going to look to the inside, down the back stretch.
Boy, what a great race here. A battle for 2nd. Gannon, a good run off of 4, and he's got that 2nd spot by a half a car length going into 1.
A little bit of elbow shot there between Gannon and Dowdy. Gillen able to get by for 3rd. Dowdy now in the 4th and final transfer spot. Can he hold on? Ben Beecher, the first car outside looking in. White flag is out, final time.
Rashevsky working the high line of 1 and 2. Gannon about a half a lane lower. Gillen, and now here comes Beecher. Battle for the final transfers. They work at a 3-1 final time. Tell you what, how about Brad Schreiner down to the outside? He could go from the rear to the front. It'll be Rashevsky, Gannon, Gillen, and he got him!
Schreiner got it!
Wow!
From bringing out the caution to qualifying for the A.
Look out, he's still going.
Holy cow, what a drive by your points leader, Brad Schreiner. Woo. So Ian Rashevsky gets the win, followed by the 66 of Kyle Gannon, the 46 of Ryan Gillen, and the 10 of Brad Schreiner. I've ate enough tonight, or I would put it in order for him.
I could go for another meatball.
Right?
Or 2.
If you haven't had one of those meatball subs, go over and wish Jeffrey a happy birthday and order up one of those meatball subs. They're absolutely delicious.
All right, green flag is out. Heat race number 2, your Valentino's Hobby Stocks. If it's anything like that last heat race, this should be a good one.
Should be. Jared Posnecker. Well, first, Camden Stephenson, good run into the corner, turn number 3 for Dan Markham. He'd fallen back to 3rd, takes over 2nd. They're 2 wide for 5th.
Yeah, Roy Armstrong, I think he's got a quick car, but he's got nowhere to go. Everyone's side by side in front of him. Pella right in front of him. Here comes Posnecker to the outside. Adam Wasserman right there as well. 3 wide for the final transfer.
Roy Armstrong pulls out, thinks, oh wow, the leader just tagged the wall. Out of turn 4, slams into the wall. You could see hood damage. We lost one of the hood pins that holds the front of that car down. And it's going to be flapping in the breeze. Dan Markham setting his sights on the 14S of Camden Stephenson. Not going to make that same mistake twice. He stays well off the wall in turn 4.
That, I think his right front quarter panel is dragging. Yeah, he's got suspension issues, I think. Boy, that'd be tough for your leader. He's still able to hold on right now, but Dan Markham is closing. And look at 3 wide. Kyle Shamp splitting 2 cars. Posnecker almost making contact with the outside guardrail. Meanwhile, Pella putting pressure on Markham. 4 cars now battling for the lead. Boy, Stephenson trying to hold on to that top spot. He's had some handling issues the last few laps. And here comes Neil Pella and Roy Armstrong.
Like I mentioned, Neil Pella picked up the feature win last Saturday night. He's got second. Dan Markham, nice crossover move. Tries to get it back, but Pella's going to hold on to second.
Oh, Roy's got problems.
Oh, no. Roy Armstrong. Oh, did he get the wall?
Boy, that puts Kyle Shamp in the final transfer. He started 7th, and he's now looking for more. How about it? White flag is going to be coming this time, and it's 2 by 2. We got 5 cars battling.
Adam Wasserman, Dan Markham, and Kyle Shamp all going at it. 3 wide. Rubbins racing, right, boys?
How about it? Wasserman trying to race his way into the show. Off of turn 4, Neil Pella's going to get it done. Camden Stephenson will hold on for second. Shamp third, and Wasserman will steal the final transfer. So Markham, Posnecker, Fisher, and Posnecker all going to the B.
So once again, Neil Pella, Camden Stephenson, Kyle Shamp, and Adam Wasserman, your 4 transfers. It's really good for, well, I wouldn't say really good,
reasonable
but
consumption.
yeah, that's probably true. Oh yeah, inside row number 1, Nick Jensen and Chris Stransky, row number 1.
Fletcher Peterson and Trenton Downey, row 2.
Dave Carter and Britt Lemke, row number 3.
Tyler Jackson, Cody Muth, row 4.
Scott Santee rounds out the field. Green flag is out. Good start for Krista Stransky and Nick Jensen. They're single. Those 2 cars broke away. But right behind them, the 53 tree Trenton Dowdy.
Britt Lemke trying to race his way in, and he'll get the spot from Fletcher Peterson.
Oh, hold on to it, Cody Muth.
Boy, there's still 3 wide there. Good racing off of 2. Trenton Dowdy side by side with Nick Jensen. He's got a Hornet's nest behind him. Look at Jackson to the outside.
Wow, 4 wide off turn 4. That didn't work.
Uh-oh.
Around goes the 26L Britt Lemke.
Oh, he'll keep it going. Tough break for Britt. He is battling for a transfer. Meanwhile, here comes Tyler Jackson. He started 7th, and he is looking for 2nd.
Wow, elbows up. These guys are just, they're throwing elbows like it's a Lincoln Stars game.
David Carter back there for 3rd. Trenton Dowdy 4th. Fletcher Peterson outside looking in. Here comes Nick Jensen right back to his inside.
Krista Stransky is gone. 3.5 laps to go. And it's Tyler Jackson, Dirty Dog Dave Carter celebrating a birthday today. The battle on the field is Dowdy and Peterson. Peterson looking underneath Dowdy off turn number 2, down the backstretch. Peterson's got it by a nose.
Too bad James wasn't here. He'd be saying do it for Dale there for Fletcher Peterson.
We'd be on the 5th Dale, yeah.
Yeah, he would. Well, he's got the spot, so he's in the show for the moment.
The Dale Earnhardt throwback scheme. White flags out, final time. Chris Stransky, Tyler Jackson, Dave Carter. Dave Carter starting to pull up to Jackson. He's going to put a little pressure for that runner-up spot on the final lap.
Down the backstretch into 3 of 4. How about the run for Krista Stransky? She will win heat race number 3. Battle for second. It'll be Tyler Jackson getting it done. David Carter in third. And your fourth and final transfer goes to the 33 of Fletcher Peterson.
Great Valentino's Hobby Stock heat race action early on tonight. I want to say a big thanks again to our class sponsor, Valentino's Pizza. Now's the time to head over and grab a slice of Valentino's Pizza. Steyer inside row number 3 with Jeff Watts to his outside.
So that'll be Spencer Pavey, your final starter. What with John Kane in the 44. Looks like between section C and D is our 50-50, courtesy of Victory Riding Academy. Guys and gals with the cowboy hats down there. Don't think I would look good in a cowboy hat. Just don't think that I could pull that off. Green flag is out here, your final Hobby Stock heat race. Don't need to worry about mosquitoes, thankfully, for Nick Shannon. A little puff of smoke coming out of the rear of the 7S. Michael Wade, he will lead lap number 1.
Smoke still kind of trickling out of that 7S machine. As good run for Jeff Watts. Watts looked to the outside. Oh, big puffs that time as they went through the whoops going into turn number 1. For Shannon, Watts is going to take over that second spot. He's got the Mighty Mo on his side. 6 laps left to go for Michael Wade.
Boy, they're throwing some haymakers back there behind him. Dowdy to the inside of Shannon right there. Dowdy into third. Shannon fourth and final transfer. The Gambler to the inside of the 44 Kane.
Oh, 3 wide off 4. Kane has to lift big to not make contact with the 17 of Tanner Dowdy. All the while, Jeff Watts closing in on Michael Wade for that race lead.
Look out, Joe Orth.
Uh-oh, Nick Shannon off the track.
Michael Wade, your leader. Jeff Watts all over him to the inside. Good battles all around the top 5 right now. Roberts to the inside of Kane. Steyer, contact with Dowdy. Look out. 4 cars going almost 4 wide into 3.
Man, Kane gets such big runs off the corner. I don't think anybody expects him to be there. He's now up into third, and he's got 3 laps left to go as Michael Wade doing a good job holding off Jeff Watts.
And now Dowdy has moved up into 4th. Steyer 5th. Roberts in the 32 of Pavey. Boy, that has been an entertaining battle to watch. They'll go 3 wide again off of 4.
2 laps left to go. Watts had closed in on Michael Wade, but slipped a little bit there in the middle of 1 and 2. Fell back a little bit. Wade out of turn 4 is going to look at the white flag. Final time for the 12 of Michael Wade, the 66 of Jeff Watts, the 44 of John Kane, and the 87 of Mike Steyer.
Down the back straightaway, Michael Wade has put in a nice, smooth effort. Can he get it done here in 3 and 4? Watts will close, but he's going to run out of time off of 4 the 12. Your winner, Michael Wade. It'll be Jeff Watts coming from 6th to finish 2nd. John Kane from 8th to finish 3rd. And Mike Steyer, your 4th and final transfer.
Hey, I got to send a personal big thank you out to Spencer Pavey III. Spencer was the 2nd person to donate to my Alzheimer's challenge, which started this morning.